you this question. Is it true that at a point in your very life, your mother told you, don't run out the street? Did your mother ever say, I don't want you to walk down the street, I don't want you to cross that street without an adult? Did your mother ever tell you that? Can you answer a question? Are you coherent? Or are you just on such a bandwagon that you can't answer a question? Did your mother ever say, all right, now is it okay now? Is it all right now?
Everyone has the right to marry.
At one point it wasn't, but now you can walk across the street. Context changes. Wait. Versus he was told nobody else. To a Jew and nobody else. I'm a Gentile. None of that's gospel. How they treat you. No.
It's like below the screaming level.
I'll try.
Okay.
You're
not going to advance your point anymore.
Okay. I'll try. I will try. I will try to do my best. But you know, it's not easy for an old buzzard like me. I'm going to be 63. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have me. Oh, you guys. It's a very frightening experience for me. I've already been manhandled by one. I won't mention his name. I'm saying it's a very threatening thing for me to be surrounded by a bunch of maybe infidels. And so I feel I just got to try it. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't know. Maybe it's just...
Maybe you shouldn't have just come.
Thank you. Would you like a copy of my book? Are you a Christian? I saw you were listening. And for some time, I thought you were.
I like your shoes.
All right. There you go. God bless you. No. Yeah.
You got a sticker there?
Yeah, I'll give a little plug. Here. I'll give a little plug. This is my book.
Good job.
Yes, it's called Blood Power. It's the history of open-air preaching in America over the last 50 years. And essentially, you will go to any city in the United States, virtually big or small, any event, and you're going to see guys like me. You go on the internet and plug in Trust Jesus or something in the search engine, you're going to see signs like this. This book tells the story of how all that started and what's kept it going.
All right. Now that you have the plug, I've got one more question.
What are your symptoms of
In Proverbs, it says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. However, in Ecclesiastes 1, it says, for in wisdom is free. He that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
And this gets back, the point he's bringing up now gets back to it. He's quoted one verse in one part of the Bible, and then he went into Ecclesiastes.
That is the context.
And
there is no other context for
yes,
that.
there is. In not only the book of Ecclesiastes, but also the book of James, we find the writer speaking from man's point of view rather than from God's point of view. And so therefore, that's one of the rules of biblical interpretation. You have to ask who's speaking, who are they speaking to, under what circumstances are they speaking. Now, I can take any book in your library and pull out things like this if I want to disregard context and disregard who's talking. We can do that with anything. Watch Saturday Night Live. They do it on stuff all the time and lots of other stuff. But that's not being fair. That's not being honest.
Now, taking into consideration your point about context, here's your time to shine. Can you tell me, in your religion, in John, when it says that all you have to do is believe in Jesus and be saved, and then in Romans, where it says you have to do good works to be saved, and then in James, where it says if you do not have scars in your knees from praying, you cannot be saved. Which is right? Can you tell me how you get saved?
First of all, let me say this. Number one, it does not say anything about scurrying your knees in the book of James.
Yes, it does.
And it doesn't say anything about
chapter 3.
you're saved by works. And it doesn't say anything about you're saved by works. It doesn't say anything about being saved by works in the book of Romans. It does in the book of James. So if you want to get your chest better, I'll give you a little bit of a clue.
You still can't answer the question.
In the book of James.
You still can't answer the question.
Well,
How do you
Man, the book of James is saying this. Man,